Quick review of the Games for Change Virtual Festival 2021. Obviously virtual, online again this year. Last year was the first year they did our online. They did an amazing job with the time they had to pull it off. This year they built on it. It was kind of the same format, but quick rundown of numbers I saw on the wrap-up email. Over 250 speakers, over 110 countries that people attending from, and over 76 hours of speakers, expo, and main stage, etc. So this year I dropped in and out. Last year just flat out blitzed it. Had a schedule which didn't hold, but anyway, right off. This festival, I've been to a couple online festivals, but this festival more than the other ones I've attended in 20. I literally, thankfully, I can split my attention between two speakers, no joke, where he's very difficult. One of the drawbacks is with the speakers they have and the amazing topics they have is very difficult to prioritize. Like I said, I literally had two speakers, one in session, one in the main stage, going at the same time at one point. Main thing I dropped into this year was for the booth. I love the indies. I want to check out the games. There were some very cool and amazing topics that the final one was about. The final topic, which rounded out the festival, had to do with direct brain-computer interface. Look it up, BCI. So yeah, they had the only quick. This is actually a quick rundown. The main thing I wish they would do is they do the awards festival. They kicked this thing off in a major way the first day. With the awards festival, I come up with something that at the end of each day, especially day 3, to just, I know I'm winding down, everybody is exhausted. Your speakers from different countries where it might be 6 o'clock in the evening Eastern time, but it's 2 o'clock in the morning somewhere else. And there's, somebody from that time zone who is doing a presentation at a Q&A and taking their time and losing the sleep. But that's the main thing after 2 years of attending Games for Change. I wish they would find a way to end the day. They built up the energy for it, they built up the excitement, they built it up perfect on day 1. And they have amazing speakers, amazing presentations throughout, Q&A sessions, the whole deal, throughout the rest of the next days of the festival. But it's kind of especially on the day 3, it's right, either towards the end or right at the end, hopefully they'll come up with something to really just, here's the finale. Like I said, it was the presentation, the Q&A was amazing. Everybody that I checked in with, I saw the chat mods and organizers just praising the people for being there, keeping everything intelligent, respectful. The conversations, they were more amazingly over the top thankful for the great conversations. So yeah, the Games for Change Festival, this is one where honestly, this is one festival where it works literally perfectly online and virtual. And the reason why I say that is because of the amount of people from a amount of different countries that you can speak to, attend. I didn't have a chance to do any networking. Day job and trying to get caught up with Vale City, still doing things in Vale City like every day, my daily routine. But it was just it's the virtual online format for this is literally dead on perfect. The way the technical design of the site is just dead on perfect. The sidebar, expo at the bottom, sessions, main stage, they have red. Where the chat windows are, red for the event, it's just, even last year, this is the same technical format last year, they nailed it right off, which is very difficult or almost impossible to do. nothing but praise and respect for this organization, and everyone involved in this festival. So yeah, there are a couple things that I'm hoping for. I actually asked a few questions when I dropped in the chats when I had something intelligent to say, and they were answered. One other thing about this specific online festival. When you're in a chat here, you stand a much better chance of having your question at least acknowledged than you would in person when you're in a crowd of like 50, 60 people everybody's raising their hand at the same time. There are a few, and another thing about this festival, I'm on Eastern time in the US. It didn't end at 5 o'clock. It was on till, I think, first day, Monday was the awards. They did that. So it took it till about 8. 7 or later, they just wrapped it up today, and then the Q&A went till like roughly 7:20, 7:30, somewhere in there. So overall, you got to check this out. You have to. The games that are featured there, truly innovative, truly groundbreaking. Everywhere from serious game developers to students. You got, I have like another long list of games I want to check out, that I want to check out and review in a few minutes of spare time I have every week. I have a couple of people I want to connect with. At least one interview I want to do. So this is all stuff that I took out of that I came out of the festival with. Games for Change 2022. And by the way, I'm hoping they do this in person next year. If they do, I'm praying for credentials, because I'll tell you what, even if I'm there in person, I'm still going to be checking out, like, I'll have the Bluetooth headphones and checking out online at the same time I'm there in person. Michael Phoenix, founder and staff of Surrealville City, Life and Living. Never forget that lesson. Take care, stay safe.